Hi guys, it's AV Lux here. Just wanted to do a quick reading for you guys using the Light Seers Tarot. This is a very good deck. Very popular. A lot of people have them, and it's no wonder. It is based off of the Rider-Waite-Smith system, not necessarily the pictures. It is modernized. So I won't do a full review, but if you haven't seen this deck, I would encourage you to check it out and even just get it. I fell in love with this deck. I mean, I'm old school and I love the RWS system, but these were just so. I mean, you look at it and it's just modernly not just done, but I feel like I connect to the cards a little bit better. Nine of Cups. So anyways, let me just doing this one-handed here. So let's just do a one card pull and we can talk about it. I mean, this retrograde, hello. It's been brutal, you guys. I don't know. Okay, here we go. We are dealing with the Four of Swords. So there's uncertainty that we're having, and we're just kind of thinking a lot about our relationships, and we're definitely holding them close. We're dealing with some past, hurt issues. Again, this is a brutal retrograde for relationships. It's really putting it to the test for a lot of people and in a lot of aspects. But I think if we can try and shift to, at the end of the day, what is it all about? At the end of the day, even if this person is kind of changed from when you first, met them or formed that relationship, is it all worth just kind of throwing it away? I think sometimes we get into our head too much and we're just like, no, bye, I'm not going to take it. And maybe that is, the best thing to do. But I would just encourage to really think about it a little bit more. So this Four of Swords is, we're kind of content. We are hesitant, but we are, for the most part, content in our relationship. We have these things coming up, these like thorns or bumps, but it's nothing like throwing away that type of relationship. We're keeping it close to our hearts. We have trust issues. We have issues that we have to go inside ourselves and kind of figure out. Again, this retrograde has not been kind for our relationships. Well, and it's actually not that bad. It's just I think that this retrograde is testing a lot of our relationships all at one time. Family relationships, romantic relationships, friendships, even I've even seen work relationships kind of get tested during this time as well. The best thing to do is, during a retrograde is don't make any big decisions, life-changing decisions. If you can, just try and avoid it. And also just try and shift your focus to something more positive. It doesn't even have to be about your relationship. If it starts out about your relationship and then you start getting those like negative feelings and negative thoughts, let that be kind of a red flag for you to just pause and then shift to something that brings you peace, something that even if it's just for a few moments, sitting in a room just by yourself, or going outside and soaking up some of this beautiful sun, things like that, a hobby, and then it'll get better. It always does. It just, this was brutal just because we went through that flower blood moon and lunar eclipse, and so we had all that energy coming in and we were smacked right in the middle of retrograde. So this retrograde should end at about June 22nd. You should start to feel things getting better and better as we switch off of this retrograde. And hopefully it'll give us time to breathe. Anyways, that is all I have for you today. Um, I wanted to do a quick video on edging your decks. I mean, there's a ton out there, but then I was like, you know what? Honestly, if you want to edge your decks, I'm going to edge this one tonight, just because I've been meaning to, even though it's been used a lot. It's so quick. Just pick up a Sharpie. I would suggest making sure that the marker that you choose is the same kind of color as the back of the card. And then you want to be sure to feel your card. Make sure your card is not one that is linen, because then the marker will bleed through. You can also do them with stamp ink. I've seen that before too. But the easiest for me is Sharpie, and they hold up really well. So, all right, guys, have a good one.